What's up, lover bullies, and welcome back to our channel. So on the previous video, we talked about the first puppy that we added to our camp. Today, I'm going to talk about the second puppy that we bought after Ice. So you don't see her because we had to get rid of her. We bought Champagne in November of 2020. The way I came across her was I found a group on Facebook. It's a ton of dog groups and people post their puppies they have for sale. But it was this guy I contacted. He was in Toledo, Ohio, and he told me like he had to hurry up and get rid of her because the mom was rejecting her. So she was only 4 weeks when we got her. We knew it was going to be hard taking care of such a young puppy, but we was ready to take on that challenge. So we brought Champagne home and everybody fell in love with her.
Ew.
Puppy rub.
Good one.
Stop looking at me.
She did it back.
We treated Champagne like she was an actual human baby. We swaddled her to keep her warm. We fed her. The only thing we didn't have to do was feed her through a bottle because she was able to drink out of the bowl on her own. When we prepared her food, we would put goat's milk into the kibble and let it soak up. And then we would mash it and put more goat's milk on top. So it was basically like a bowl of cereal for her.
So now I got more space. Okay, overturn for you. I'm coming here. I'm coming up about 5 cars deep. You feel me? You know I gotta show my ass off. You know what I'm saying? All in the NFL friends gonna come. I gotta show these niggas. I get YouTube money. The YouTube money run on too, nigga.
You didn't know she had it on. You understand what I'm saying? Quit being disrespectful. I used to be the same way, cussing, carrying on everybody, got in my face, spit on all of us. Now look, real baby. You know how blessed you is? Don't do it. Do you hear me?
Champagne.
Please don't do it. But I'm telling you, you're gonna be
Champagne.
You're gonna realize life is too short. Listen to your mama. Love y'all mama. Because there's going to be times, if you keep on, you're going to wind up just like I did, behind a wall. You ain't going to be...
We will always have Champagne in our beds, holding her, swaddled in a towel, just always up under us. But then as she started getting older, I was noticing little things about her that just wasn't sitting right with me. For instance, her back legs They just looked weird. And even after deworming her, no matter how many times we did it, her stomach still always looked bloated. One day when we had just got off of work, like we didn't even get all the way in the house to take our work clothes and stuff off, the kids had brought her downstairs to us, and when we looked at her, she had stiffened up real tight and she started using the bathroom all over herself. We got so scared, we automatically ran right back out the house with her and took her to the emergency vet right around the corner from us. And he said that it could have been caused by her being so full of worms that she passed out. But it looked like she had a seizure to me after I got home, and I like looked up videos of dogs having seizures. It looked like that's what it was. I started paying more and more attention to her because, as I said, when I looked at her, stuff didn't look right. Like, as you can see in this video, look how her back legs look, and look how her stomach still look big after she got dewormed a lot of times in the time span that we had her. So one night we go to sleep. It was just another regular day. She went to sleep laying in front of the heat next to Ice. And in the morning when we wake up, well, when I woke up, because I was the only one there, she was sliding across the floor and she couldn't walk. I was scared as hell. I thought, like, damn, Ice done rolled over on her. Like, why she can't wake up and walk? Like, what's the problem? I really wasn't wrapping my mind around why she is sliding around on the floor. So after the episode of her not being able to walk, I reached out to the bully groups on Facebook and was telling them, like, yo, I bought this puppy from this dude. He had deactivated his page, but I posted everything that was going on with her. A lady seen what I posted and reached out to me and told me that she was going through the same thing with her puppy, and that she had found out the dogs were inbred. The parents of our puppies were brother and sister. So then a bump popped up on her. And the same day it opened up and it got worse. So I wound up having to take her to the emergency vet. Mind you, this went to looking like this in the span of a day. So they gave me antibiotics to clear it up. And a couple of weeks later, I woke up in the middle of the night to her foaming at the mouth. I was scared as hell when I woke up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom, because I had heard her, because I got wood floors in my house. So I heard like little paws tapping across the floor all night. And I'm like, damn, I wish she would lay down and go to sleep. But she was pacing back and forth the whole night. And when I got up and shined a light on her, she looked like this. And I was scared as hell because me and the kids, I kid you not, we had just finished watching Cujo. So we immediately took her to the vet. They kept her for a week and they did x-rays. And when they did the x-ray, they said her stomach was filled with fluid and it wouldn't go away. Her bones were dislocated in her legs and that we should put her to sleep. We decided not to put her to sleep because I wanted to get a second opinion before I just went off of what one person said, because mind you, we had her for a couple of months, but we fell in love with her. So to make a long story short, we didn't put her to sleep. She did have digestive tract issues. Her knee was dislocated and multiple myeloma, but they said with long-term steroid use, pain pills, and some other stuff that she would last longer, and they're glad that we didn't put her to sleep. We wound up giving her to an older gentleman who's not working, so he had all the time in the world to give her, something that we can't do since we're always at work. We do go and visit her. I'll post an updated picture of her the next time we go over there. She looked way better. Okay, lover bullies. So that's it for today's video. As always, I want to thank you for tuning in to our channel. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe, and tap on that bell so you can stay on top of this fire lovable content. Be blessed.